everybody, and welcome to my channel. My name is Peace. I'm with the Footsteps to Peace. I'm a psychic astrologer and an intuitive life coach. If you are interested in a personal reading, please feel free to check the description box down below. There you'll find the link to my website, thefootstepstopeace.com. Also, like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And hit that notification bell so you can be updated the next time I post a video. Happy Monday, you guys. I'm so sorry about Thursday and Friday of last week. I had an emergency come up and I needed to tend to that. So everything's okay. It just got crazy and there was a lot of shifts the universe kind of put me through last week, and I needed to, tend to those things. This is definitely a time of self-love. We need to take, more care of ourselves, not tolerate situations, just because, you feel like it's the only thing. Sometimes we need to put ourselves in uncomfortable situations so that we can grow and evolve and, show the universe that we love ourselves more than the drama and the bullshit that may come along with some of our circumstances. And that's what I did last week. I stood up and just said, absolutely not. Unfortunately, I had to do an emergency move out of my, the place that I had just rented, 3 weeks back. 4th of July, I got a new place and I've already moved out. So, but the love that I have for myself is more than what they were able to offer where I was. And I had to make a decision. And so I know a lot of us are kind of going through that, needing to make decisions and needing to make hard decisions, and the funniest part is, as soon as I did that, it's like, all these people have stood up to help me, I've been able to have a pillow under my head, and sleep in a house, and my kitty, my girlfriend, Julia, took my kitty. So she has a safe space. I know that she's taken care of and okay, even though it's very uncomfortable right now. For, like I said, all of us, I feel like you just need to say, enough, when enough is enough. If it's walking away from a relationship, I don't care what kind, because that's what this is all about. With Saturn in Aquarius and Jupiter moving back into Aquarius, this is about our groups, our associations, the people that we network with. So we want to make sure that those people are also of the vibration of self-love. And if you're having to push through, to try and make things work, then you're not on the right path. So keep that in mind, okay? Like I said, I've had a lot of amazing people step up and be there. Thank you, Elise. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you, Julia. Thank you especially to both my daughters. One of them flew over from Oahu and helped me out. My youngest was here. She helped me out. And I'm not kidding. We rocked it. So I'm in a much better place now, feeling really good and ready for the next chapter and the next journey. So if I can do it, you can too. You guys, I cannot make this shit up. You just saw it flip out. And what is this first card? What do you need to release? There it is. There's a reason why I'm feeling like I was channeling, like needing to share with you, my own experience. So what is it that you need to release? For some of you, it's, not loving yourself enough. For others of you, you need to release the idea that you think that you know exactly how things are supposed to look. Expect the unexpected. Things are not going to feel the same way, especially when we have Sun squaring over to Saturn this week and also to Uranus. So whatever this is that you need to release, it's like as soon as I released where I was, I'm not kidding you guys, I shut down my storage the other day. Get this. And as soon as I shut down my storage and put the lock on it, I immediately got an email asking if I would run a gathering for over 300 or right about 300 people. And I was like, you've got to be kidding me. And then I just got hired to do another gig, which is a very high-end gig where I have to, sign a non-disclosure where there's security guards. And I don't even know who this person is, but I live in Hawaii, so I can only imagine, how that's going to go and who I'm going to be doing a reading for. Unfortunately, I won't be able to tell you who it is, but it's exciting because it's like all of a sudden my business is like, it's starting to be seen. And that's because I'm not holding myself back by staying in a place where I'm not welcome. So keep that in mind. Whenever you're willing to release something, there's always something better waiting for you on the other side. And this is the new moon in Taurus. We have the moon in Taurus as I'm recording right now. We've had the moon in Taurus for the last couple of days. So this is really sitting down, looking at your prosperity, looking at, maybe there's a client that you need to release for some of you. And then once you do let go of this toxic client, or, toxic, landlord or toxic whatever, all of a sudden things just start to skyrocket for you. And it happens in amazing ways. So value yourself more with Uranus and Taurus, with the moon there, value you. So take time to breathe out, sit back, relax. Okay. I think that for some of you, you just need to, take time to breathe. Really look at how you're going to maneuver this next chapter, okay? Not doing it the same way. So it does say nothing is yet set in stone, but this did show up in the reverse, okay? So I feel like, you know what? Things are starting to turn around right now. And I will tell you with this Taurian energy with Uranus and the moon there, expect the unexpected. I don't know why, but I'm getting kind of like a tower moment. It's like, and not a bad one either. Just something comes in unexpectedly and abruptly, a big change. And again, when it talks about prosperity lies ahead, I feel like this is you learning how to value yourself. Also, if you're worried about your finances, I do feel like your finances can definitely be on a rise. You could be bringing in more clients. Your stability is also going to change once you make these changes yourself. If you're in a toxic relationship, it will drain your bank account. I was with this man. I can't even call him a man. I'm sorry. I was with this guy years ago, and all of a sudden, like, my bank account just started dwindling, and I got fired from my job. I couldn't get another job. I kept getting screwed with. And then all of a sudden, because I wasn't valuing myself. And you all have seen this where, if you're in the wrong relationships, the universe is going to pop the tires on our car, and we're going to have no choice but to fix it because we need it to get to work. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to it's going to fuck with your septic system, right? It's going to screw with a lot of different things if we're not in the right relationships. It's going to hold back on the clientele, because if you're hanging out with somebody like this last landlord I was dealing with, she's got a lower vibrational frequency. So it was like, I got a couple of readings in the 3 weeks that I was living there, but not like I normally do. And then all of a sudden, I as soon as I shut the storage door and I'm like, no, fuck this, because I would be a hypocrite by telling you guys all this and then not doing it myself. I lead by example, and I handle it like a boss. Yes, it's stressful. Yes, it sucks being in this situation, but again, finding happiness where you are. And in doing so, all of a sudden, these unexpected events are just starting to pop in, and it's like you have to be in alignment with it. It's like you sitting here going, I want to be in a relationship, right? Okay, that's not the vibration that you want to be in order to maneuver into a relationship. You need to be in a place of my cup runneth over. I'm already in a place of love. I'm already in a place of, taking care of myself and, whatever else. You want to be in that vibration of being comfortable where you are without, holding judgment on someone else, because that's going to be a waste of your time this week. I will tell you guys that. Okay, we don't want to be doing that. So make sure that this week you really keep your vibration high, no matter how many mentally ill individuals you come into contact with, because we're going to be dealing with those for the next 5 months as well, with the way the planets are shifting and, the retrogrades that we're dealing with. So there's going to be a lot of, you're seeing people angry, you're seeing people, lashing out. It doesn't even matter where you are. And it's so just ridiculous, the amount of hatred that is going on and the power and the control. So, try and keep your vibration high no matter what. And that's what I'm really getting out of this, you guys. And tomorrow night, I just want you to take some time to sit down with a friend, or sit down, and really just relax, take a moment and really process where you've been, where you are, and where you're going. But then again, don't try to control it, okay? Because this Taurus here, sun, moon, or rising sign, for some of you, you have Taurus in your chart. You don't want to be too stubborn, okay, and digging your heels in, because for some of you, you're wanting to dig your heels in. You're wanting to just, stay stuck in where you've been because it's much more comfortable, because you don't see what's coming around the corner for you. So, again, I feel like the universe is kind of maneuvering us right now, and we just need to realize, let go of the reins. Yeah, chaos and conflict, saying no more, turning your back on chaos and conflict. Can't make this shit up, Here it is, saying I won't deal with this anymore, and getting yourself out of those situations, okay? Spirit, August 2nd. Okay, August 2nd. second, we've got the here and now. It did show up in the reverse, so I will read the meaning of that card. Spirit, wow, fork in the road. So yes, that's what I'm saying. There is a decision that needs to be made, and it's coming underneath this prosperity lies ahead. So it's like there's a fork in the road. There is the fact that that's the number 13. 13 is all about death and transformation, endings, completions, finalizations, and not allowing the past to hold you back, being in the here and now. Again, what was I saying? Looking at where you've been compared to where you are now and where you want to go, but letting go of the control to get you there. For some of you, you have to relinquish the control and just kind of allow the universe to, slide you around wherever you need to be. And that's exactly what I'm having to do right now. So I get, the frustration in all of it because you're looking for comfort in a very uncomfortable world. And I'm going to be honest with you, we have Uranus and Taurus up until 2026. So for all of you guys who are trying to get stable right now, I'm going to be honest with you. Good luck with that. Let me know how that works out for you, because every time you feel like you're going to get stability, the universe is going to pull the rug right out from underneath you. And the reason being is so it can kind of, I don't want to say make you immune or it's going to get it to where you're just comfortable being uncomfortable. Okay? That's the best way I can say that. So Spirit, please show me for August 2nd. There it is. Wow, we got two more. Look at this. We got loyal hearts and we got imagine. Okay, that's what I'm talking about, imagining. And at the bottom of the deck, we've got community. For some of you, your community is, there's certain people that are stepping up in your community to help you on this path. And for some of you, you're having to look outside of your normal community, the normal people that you hang out with, okay? Because I feel like, those relationships are starting to fall apart. So because they're upside down, this is the number 8. So this is about material manifestation. And then we have the number 32, which is a 5. So if there's been any type of obstacles in the way, we have the number 13 here, which is going to be a complete turnaround. Okay, 13 is death and transformation. You can beg for death not to come, but death is going to come anyway. You cannot stop the Grim Reaper. Then we have another number 8, which is 35, breaks down to an 8. And so I feel like, this is about what goes around comes around. Infinite, there's friends here that are loyal to you. They're people that are outside of maybe your community of what you normally hang out with. For some of you, there is a partnership, the number 2. 2 is all about partnerships, but it does show up on underneath the take time to breathe out. And I remember earlier I did feel like saying, sit down, talk with a friend, hang out with a friend, and maybe the two of you guys can put your heads together for your vision for the future. And maybe that's what you need, is you need to sit down with someone and, maybe somebody that, you can have a heart-to-heart conversation with. So let's read the number 8 here. We'll read the the protection message. Okay, so on this one, it says, beware of compromising your integrity. Okay, this is exactly what I've been saying. Do not compromise yourself. Be loving, be loyal to yourself, okay? Beware of compromising your integrity in order to belong. How do you dim your light or change yourself so that others will accept you in the group? Do you hide who you really are in order to play a role within the larger whole? This will never fulfill you. Now is the time to assess your willingness to be real. Stand tall. Be you. Authenticity is true self-expression and the only way to empower yourself. Don't be afraid to be yourself and step into the role your heart tells you to take. Making yourself small bears too high of a cost. That's what I'm talking about. Leo rules the heart. Leo is the natural ruler of the heart. It is ruled by the sun that rules the heart. Okay, so being authentic and true is Aquarius. We are being asked to be fully, authentically ourselves, no matter the cost. Do not dim your light to make other people feel comfortable. People are going to hate you anyway. It's like no matter how nice I am to people, people are going to find reasons to hate you, okay? They're going to find reasons to nitpick you, reasons to knock you down. But how about this? Let's not bring to other people's awareness where our weaknesses are. I'm going to say that again. Do not bring into other people's awarenesses what your weaknesses are. That's the one thing that I would stay away from this week, okay? And always, it would be, something to practice, is not bringing that awareness to your the things that make you tick, okay? Because people do tend to use those things against you. You know, you say you don't want to be cheated on, and all of a sudden they cheat on you later on. Or you say you don't like a certain thing, and then when they want to piss you off, they use that certain thing just to get back at you. So again, do not bring attention to your weaknesses, okay? So let's go ahead and read the number 32, which is the here and now. Let's read the protection message with this one. Whenever you find your mind drifting into the past, wondering if things could have or should have been better, or whenever you find yourself longing for the good old days, you leak power, okay? Let that shit go. Whatever it is you need to release about the past, the way you're envisioning the past, if you're glorifying the past, you want to let that go, okay? You're leaking power. The same is true of looking too far ahead and hoping that the future will provide you with certainty. Driven by ambition, you might wander too long in a place with no substance and forget that you are here today. Okay? The past and future are illusions. Whenever you leave the present moment, you're disconnecting from your inherent power to manifest your reality with true substance. And that's what we're talking about. We want to imagine it, but we need to be in the here and now. You don't get to live in the future, okay? You don't get to live in the future with your future soulmate. If that you haven't even met that person, or maybe you met him yesterday and you haven't even gone out on a date and you're already planning your future with this person. Hey, it can happen. And with Uranus, I'm not going to say that it cannot, okay? The past and future are illusions. Whenever you leave the present moment, you're disconnecting from your inherent power to manifest your reality with true substance, okay? Otherwise, it's just going to be a pipe dream. You want things to, maneuver so that we can get into, this can be something that is grounded, practical. I don't know why they say Taurus is ruled by Venus. I think it should be ruled by the earth. Taurus is more of your earthly pleasures, touch, see, feel, taste. It's all the senses, correct? It rules banking, institutions, stocks, bonds, hierarchies, those types of things. So whenever you leave the present moment, you're disconnecting from your inherent power to manifest your reality with true substance. Neither past nor future can give you what you need. Now is all that counts. Come back from those eternities and be here now. All will be well and miracles will appear as if by magic in the perfect timing of spirit. Not when you want it to happen, especially when Saturn is the biggest player in the game. Well, Saturn and Uranus right now. Saturn rules time. That's why when Saturn goes retrograde, it feels like, oh God, it's taking longer to get this thing done. Fortunately, it's in Aquarius now, not like it was back in Capricorn, because when it was in Capricorn, it just felt like, our legs were made of lead and we were having to drudge to the top of the mountain. We're getting there a bit quicker, but Saturn is in retrograde for a while, so you're going to have to just realize that no real new things are coming in. It's just kind of going back and picking up some of the things that maybe we missed when all the planets were direct. That's why retrogrades are so important, okay? So something here about also, when it comes to your job, when it comes to, there's a fork in the road. Do you like what you do? For some of you, you're doing something that you don't even like anymore, and your passion is there, but you're looking at it like, if I quit this job that pays all my bills, then you lose that stability, right? Well, actually, no. Actually, when you release something that you cannot stand doing and you're tired of the boss and you're tired of your circumstances, the universe actually blesses you for those things, okay? And it goes, here's not only the job, but here's all the clients that you need to start the position. And here's an office that you can use for 6 months for this, small, just, pennies on the dollar, if anything. When I started this business, all I had was a cell phone and a couple of decks of cards, right? And when I started my YouTube channel, that's all I had. So you go back to the beginning and I'm recording everything on my freaking iPhone, until I got a computer. Thank you, Sounda. I appreciate you so much. I love you. She's the one who gifted me my computer. I'm very grateful. I have an amazing array of people around me. I'm very blessed, and then I just got a brand new printer today. So for my girlfriend, Melissa. So, like I said, all these amazing things to make my job run smoother are just coming in. And it's like, if we are in alignment with it, it will just come to you, but you have to know your worth. And that means all your outer circumstances, even though, like I said, even though it's uncomfortable for me, I'm, couch surfing, and it's, whoever wants to have me over for a slumber party, I'm available right now, But at the same time, I'm happy to be where I am, because I could not be in such a heavy environment, okay? Because what I do, like, I need to be lifted up and not being drugged down to somebody else's vibration. I have to keep mine alive. Same with you guys, though, okay? If you're surrounded by people who are negative, you're gonna be taking on that energy. You want to be surrounded by people who lift you up, who motivate you. And if you can't be around those people, then be that for yourself. Nurture yourself. Tune into your own heart center, and be loyal to you, okay? Really, really, really beautiful reading today, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and get started on the love reading. Spirit, please help me, okay? You deserve love. You are lovable, okay? What do you need to release? Release the belief that you don't deserve love, that you deserve the bullshit that you put yourself into. Nothing is ever set in stone. It doesn't fucking matter what the illusion is, contract or not, promises or not. Promises were made to be broken, especially in dire circumstances. So I do feel like, even the community is backing you up. For some of you, the community is going to step up to the plate, and they are going to help you, and they're going to show you the love that you deserve. So stay optimistic about your love life. Positive faith and thinking and faith will bring you what you need and the people that you need. So what do you need to release? Believing that you are not lovable and that you are not deserving. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. It did show up in the reverse, but I do feel like, when that's showing up underneath the prosperity lies ahead and fork in the road, you guys, I cannot emphasize this enough. This is how I'm seeing it. These three cards side by side. And this is about money. This is about, listen, it's not sexy when you hate your job and all you do is talk shit about your job and your coworkers, okay? I would kick your ass out of bed in a fucking heartbeat. I don't want to sit and listen to you bitch about your damn job. Get up and change it if you don't like it. Get up and change your reality if you don't like it. If you don't like where you're living, get out, okay? Stop making excuses and get up and do something about it if you want things to change. Next card out, let your friends help you. What did I say? And that shows up right underneath the loyal hearts. It is actually, and then take time to breathe out. Your friends are here to help you. There are new friends for some of you that you're going to be making. For others of you, it's old friends. And this is somebody who's going to actually help you make some plans for the future, okay? And I think that behind the scenes, there are friends working for you. There are people that are going to be there to help you. So there is a friend here. Reach out to your friend. At the bottom of the deck, we have new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings, okay? So I do feel, like I said, I do feel like for a lot of you, this is a new person, or this could be a new side of your relationship, whether this is a friend, a coworker, a family member. It's going to be a new start in your relationship. Maybe this is a person that is already in your community. They could be in your neighborhood, any one of those things. All in all, you guys, this is actually a very, very, very amazing reading. Please remember, nothing is ever set in stone. If you don't like where you are, change your focus and change your reality. You are the only person that has the power to do so. Anyway, you guys, I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. If you are interested in a personal reading, all my information is in the description box down below. You guys like, share, and subscribe. This does help my channel grow. I really appreciate each and every one of you. I love you all so much. Thank you for your patience with me last week again. I genuinely appreciate it. Everything is going to be better from this point forward. And stay tuned, because I'm going to be starting to do some giveaways when you watch the videos, and I'll get back to you on what that's going to be possibly later on in the week after I do this gig that I'm going to be doing hopefully this week. So pray for me on that one. Anyway, you guys, I love you all so very much, and I will talk with you again real soon. Take care.